As some of you already know, Superblack has returned with Festival of the Lost, and you can obtain it by just doing the event challenges and leading up to this Ghost Rider Triumph at the end after you completed all the other challenges. Now, things are pretty straightforward. You do the things and you get the Superblack at the end, right? Well, let's talk about how you can do these objectives in as little time as possible so you don't waste a bunch of extra effort for nothing. So the first couple of these are pretty just generic, you know, get manifested pages here and there. You can get these either through Haunted Lost sectors or just literally playing the game, so you don't need to worry about that. Next on the list after that is going to be getting a ton of candy. So the best way to get this is either going to do public events if you're a solo player, or by doing the Dolankaru strat where you go to the Shadow Throne dungeon, get the boss CP, load it up, switch leader to somebody else, then you switch characters, go to a secondary character and kill her, and then rinse repeat that for about 160 candy every 90 seconds or so, counting load time. It's pretty fast. Aside from that, you again could just play the game as is and collectively just get candy passively over time, but it'll be a while if you're just doing it that way. So the next one is completing an expert haunted sector. If you happen to not be a fan of higher difficulty in the game, what you could do for this one is load up an expert sector, whether you're solo or with a buddy, and then just make the timer start and let it run out. And you don't have to do a thing. The timer's going to run out, the boss will spawn in, kill the boss, and you still get all the rewards, and then you're done. Very simple instead of killing, 13 headless ones. The next challenge after that, if you can even call it that, is go to Ava and buy these mystery grab bags. These give about 17% per purchase, so you're going to need to get 6 of them to finish off that challenge. The next 3 are post rifle kills, shotgun kills, and then grenade launcher kills. I believe it's 150 for each of these to get the challenge done. Now you can just do this anywhere, as always, but if you want to optimize it a little bit, head over to Shiroshi in Last Wish, or the Grass of Avarice opening in the dungeon where you just get unlimited thrall / acolytes. This next one may seem harmless, but it's actually a pain in the ass. It says complete ritual activities including strikes, Crucible, and Gambit matches. So I'm going to tell you right now, you are not doing Crucible or Gambit matches for this. Maybe if you love doing strikes, you could do that, but otherwise, it's going to take you 50 runs to complete this if you're doing matches, because it gives you 2% per run. The best way to do this is by doing the Nightfall. If you do a Advanced Nightfall, the lowest difficulty, you get 5% per run. If you want to put the big boy pants on and farm GMs while it's double loot and double rep for the new glaive, it will give you 8% per run. Now, that's not great, but you're also going to be getting 4 times the progress of a normal strike or a Gambit match or a Crucible match, and honestly, the time it takes for matchmaking to find you a match in one of those is probably the time limit it would take you to run a GM, if you can, of course. Moving on, we have the next one that's just focusing in Eerie Engram. That's pretty straightforward, so we'll leave you to that. The next one after that is complete Crucible or Gambit matches while wearing a Festival Mask. Now, I know what you're thinking, damn it, I can't avoid playing the Crucible. Well, I might as well just go do Mayhem since it's Mayhem week. Now, you could play Mayhem, and that's fine, but you would still be up to the RNG lottery whether you get good teammates or not for winning matches, and again, the matchmaking is abysmal. So instead, what you could do, and this is the much better option, is you would boot up a private match. Correct, you heard that right. You can boot up a private match by yourself and get progress. All you gotta do is put the settings of zone control with Cauldron on, then lower the score to 25, and then put your melee recharge up to the highest option. This is to have a grapple on. And what you're going to do is when you spawn in Cauldron, it's a very tiny map, you just grapple yourself to A flag, then complete it, then grapple to B, then complete it, then grapple to C, and complete it. Then you just stand there with your thumb up your butt and wait till the match completes, and bang, you just got 17% progress for doing absolutely nothing. So complete 6 of these, and then you're done without ever actually having to touch Crucible or Gambit. And the last one after that is simply complete haunted sectors, and higher difficulty haunted sectors grant additional progress. Now, this one's completely up to you. If you don't like the higher difficulty, you can just farm the normal ones, and that's totally fine. If you do like the higher difficulty, or you can stomach it, then I would recommend doing that, because not only do you get bonus progress, but you also get guaranteed Eerie Engrams, which are not guaranteed on normal, by the way, and you also get a chance at a second one on expert too. One last shout out, if you are going to be doing sectors in full, you might as well try to gild the Ghost Rider title if you care about titles. There are 2 triumphs to get in these. One is going to be defeating all headless ones in a single run in a haunted sector on each of them. There's 4 of them. You have to get the first 10, I believe, and then it will just automatically count anyway for some reason, or at least it did for me. And then the other one is completing all of them without dying. This is probably just doable on normal instead of trying to do it on expert, but I thought I should mention this in case people cared about completing the seal. Okay, that's it. I'm done yapping. Hopefully this has helped some of you guys save some time on completing Superblack or the title itself. Other than that, if you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing today. It does help the channel grow, as much appreciated. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can leave a like and or comment below as well. If you don't know what to leave as a comment, you can leave Superblack as the comment. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.